but can you take us in the emotions of Shedeur going into the game and just as you're watching it as a dad?
I was in the office alone. I told him this past week that he was going to play. But I was happy for him just getting the opportunity and running on that field because I know the fight behind the fight.
What would you say the main reasons are this team is underachieved?
According to who?
Well, when you're preseason number one, I think most people would agree 3 losses is not achieving what you are capable of.
I mean, I guess that's into who voted us number one, okay? What I think is that this team has competed their tail off, and we have an opportunity at the end of the regular season to do something that nobody's done since 2019, and that's beat 3 top 10 ranked teams in the regular season. The last team to do that was LSU with Joe Burrow. So have we been faced with a pretty difficult schedule? Have we been faced with high expectations? Sure, but that's why we came here, so we'll be okay.
We won that game 6 months ago with what we did in the winter. We didn't win that game because I went in at halftime and said something. Like, we built a culture, we built a character, we built a commitment to doing things the way we want to do them back in January and February, and that's what came out in the second half. So let's not forget, we were picked to come, 8th, 9th in the conference. We were a team that was middling around the mid-20s in the preseason rankings, high teens, mid-20s, and we talked a lot in the preseason that this was going to be a team that wasn't going to have a lot of margins. And we were going to have to find ways to go out and close the margins and win football games, and they've done that.
I applaud the young man, man. I'm just proud of him. I'm proud of him. We're trying to buy a house together right now. That's what we're trying to do. So the hiccups in that because we go back and forth. He wants to master. I say, well, put more in.
Do you think you could have predicted this level of success in your field when you first started coaching at Stony Brook?
So I've said this to a couple families in recruiting. So when I was a GA at Stony Brook, they were redoing the stadium, and so we were in trailers. That was our office. So we were in a trailer, and because I was the GA, my desk happened to be right next to the bathroom. And so as I was sitting at that desk next to the bathroom, no, I did not envision signing an extension like I just signed or being the head football coach at Texas A&M. No, that wasn't on the radar.
Yeah, how we look at going to the championship game, that would be like saying, are you looking at intentionally losing? Okay, well, that sounded like, I want to win every game that we possibly play. The opportunity to go play and win a conference championship that has eluded more programs and has been as rare to win, in some cases, as a national championship. I'm a kid that grew up in the SEC footwork and thinks that that's one of the key ingredients, most important games. To talk about the future and what it holds, I can't even speculate what that holds.
What has kind of reaffirmed your desire to keep doing this?
This is what I do. This is who I am. If a loss can influence me to shut it down, so what does a win influence me to do? Like, I got to rock steady. I got to be the same guy. And I think I have been. I think I come and present to you guys win or loss. I'm a little more up, apparently, because of a W. But I don't dismiss you guys and not talk to you guys and not shoot you guys the truth in any situation. So it is what it is, man. You just got to rock steady. I don't teach these young men to be influenced by good day, bad day. You got to make the day your day.
You live and die in every conversion. You live and die in every punt. You live and die in every missed block or drop ball. You really do. Comfortable, maybe reasonable, but still we got to get better. We things can be a little easier if we can get better.
My phone. I have 2 phones. Each phone had about 500 text messages on it. Plus direct messages was like another 500 or 600. So it was really busy. I've been reached out to basically every person I've ever known in my entire life. People are super proud of me, and it's very humbling for me. And I'm just so blessed. God has been so good to me through everything in my life. I have the opportunity to be the head coach at Penn State. I don't think anything has made me or my family happier than this opportunity. I'm thankful for all my friends, my family, my supporters. Saturday was, I can't even tell you how I felt. I've never been lifted off the field in my career.
Your last two opponents are a combined 6-14, so I'm sure you've been giving some thought as to how you keep that message on point and make sure they understand, what can happen on any given day.
Yeah, it's not always the record of the opponent, but there's also the added human element of the outside noise of playoffs, the outside noise of maybe this team's record isn't that, like that's a challenge. If you don't believe you can be beaten by anybody, we can remind you what happened in the past. If you respect the opportunity that we have on Saturday and understand how great of an opportunity it is, you'll value the moments that you have now. It's a choice to play the game through the whistle, like all-out effort. But in order for them to understand what you want, you got to show them, you got to demand it, and if they don't do it to the standard, you got to have repercussions for it. And a repercussion might be just being called out in a meeting, right, or corrected or coached. But if you allow it, then it becomes a new standard.
If anybody is built for adversity, I am. If anybody is built for change, I am. If anybody is built to overcome situations and trial and tribulations, I am. You got the right man. I promise you do. And I'm going to prove that to you.
Terry, you mentioned Penn State specifically. Why does this place and this specific job at this school mean so much?
My dad graduated in '68. It's all we know. I'm from a small town called Aliquippa, Pennsylvania. And it's not a very nice place. And my dad, through his education at Penn State, moved us to the other side of Pittsburgh, to Monroeville, Pennsylvania. And he gave us a better life because of his education here. And it taught our entire family about possibilities in life. And you can be whatever you want to be. And this place has done so much for me and my family. I think we have 9 or 10 family members that have Penn State degrees. I have, I think, 3 that are students now, family members. This place is special, it's amazing. It's I just want to give back to it. I just want to make sure I'm holding my end up of the bargain and putting out a team that everyone can be proud of.